Ladies and gentlemen, amid NIO stock challenges, employee morale stays strong. Pending deliveries and Xpeng competition counter market pessimism, signaling potential resilience. NIO stock has crashed again, dropping 10% in the Hong Kong stock market and 3% in premarket trading. Investor confidence is waning. However, when I speak to NIO employees, their confidence isn't diminishing. I'll share with you what they said, which I find quite important. First, let's talk about deliveries. There are 2,500 deliveries pending, and NIO is currently ranked 5th among Chinese new energy vehicle automakers. It's not fantastic, but keep in mind that the companies above them also produce hybrid vehicles. Despite this, NIO is selling almost 1,000 vehicles more than Xpeng per week. This is something I find incredible and worth remembering. Now, about Xpeng. Yes, Xpeng has sold a lot of cars. Their business is doing very well. They have competitive cars, but still, their cars are cheaper than NIO. So, in terms of luxury EVs, NIO is still number one, even against companies that also produce hybrid cars. Remember that. And about the explosive deliveries that were expected, they don't seem to be happening. It seems like people genuinely want inventory cars with significant discounts. Now, it's quite evident that with increased selling, people are facing margin calls and are forced to sell, pushing stock prices down and forcing more people to sell. At this price point, many institutional investors seem to prefer taking losses and walking away rather than investing. Looks like everyone is leaning heavily towards pessimism regarding NIO. But when I talk to some NIO employees, they see it as a big opportunity. Alright, you should look at this from a different perspective. Do you think the stock price is reasonable here? And I'm reminded that they have a lot of great things coming soon, like the subbrand launch. This will help a lot in deliveries and deliver a lot of cars. Now, this pessimism might also be a passing phase. Even Tesla is cutting jobs. They've cut nearly 10% of their workforce, signaling that things might not be going well. And there are rumors that NIO might also be cutting jobs, which also signals that things might not be going well. But then how should you really look at this? Because from the employee's perspective, from the management perspective, from my perspective, this stock is severely undervalued. Alright. And it's at a very low price right now. Having it at that stock price is just not right, which is a profitable opportunity for all of us. And that's why the NIO employees I've talked to don't want to sell. And actually, when they have extra money, they're buying more NIO stock because they fully understand that this downtrend is just a temporary dip, because investors are very short-sighted. They're not looking far enough. And let's see where things are happening and where they're going to happen. That subbrand is about to launch. That sub-subbrand is about to launch. Next year, deliveries will skyrocket. But investors are very short-sighted. They're not seeing that the stock price is down right now. Selling is more out of fear than logical thinking. And the fact is that the stock price is so low, institutional investors might not want to invest. And they're not seeing the results that we should be seeing. But surely, when the sub-brand launches and when those deliveries reach customers and investors, and everyone sees that deliveries are skyrocketing, optimism will increase. But until that time, the stock price will go up first. So we need to think ahead, we need to think first. So you know that this is going to happen, right? So you can expect that we'll see a very good bullish run with the launch of the sub-brand. So why not take advantage of this opportunity now? And I know it's very frustrating. I know some people are being forced to sell due to margin calls. I can tell you that many people in NIO chat groups are also in shock about the stock price, because today in the Hong Kong market, NIO stock has gone down by 10% and it's at 29 Hong Kong dollars, which is not at all good. And everyone is asking what's happening. It shouldn't be this low. It's very simple. There are more sellers than buyers. The stock price goes down no matter how much value we think the company has. If there are more sellers than buyers, the price will go down. Looking at the market, everything is going down. The stock market is down, Tesla is down too. Tesla is down. Percentage-wise, it was more down than NIO yesterday. Tesla was down 5.5%, NIO 5.3% down. But this is not an apples-to-apples comparison. And Tesla didn't hit a 3-year low, while NIO did hit a 3-year low. So this is quite frustrating. Yes, very frustrating. And there's a lot of selling pressure. It seems like there's more selling pressure from NIO. And this makes perfect sense. Totally makes sense. But when the stock price goes down, and there's potential for it to go down further due to more margin calls and selling pressure, I just want to remind everyone that the lower it goes, the better the opportunity for you, okay? And I know some people have complained, 50% down in a month. Absolutely crazy. I agree with that. And I really hope we can see a bottom soon, and when the selling stops, it will be a very juicy buying opportunity. Maybe this is not the bottom yet. I think maybe at this price point, there could be more margin calls and more selling towards the downside. This is very frustrating. If you want to jump ship, that's your choice. Your money, your decision. Please don't buy on margin because it's a very risky thing. And these banks, these institutions, they'll sell you out in 2 seconds. If the line is crossed, you'll be left in the middle. You won't have anything left. And if there's a big gap down, you could even go negative. So once again, investing is very risky. But if you believe in the future, that's what matters most. If you think NIO will have good sales in the future, that's the most important thing. And still, NIO has a 45% luxury EV market share, and I think that's fantastic. Whatever you do, do it. But still, I've said that small goals, big opportunities, and understand that NIO is still performing fantastically in the luxury EV market, and will soon do so in the mass market as well. Alright, so be patient, friends. NIO stock faces a substantial downturn, dropping 10% in Hong Kong and 3% premarket, stirring investor apprehension. Yet, NIO staff remain buoyant, highlighting pending deliveries and competitive positioning. Zeekr's success accentuates NIO luxury EV dominance. Despite market gloom and potential layoffs, insiders see the stock as undervalued, anticipating a surge with forthcoming launches. Amid market turbulence, maintaining faith in NIO future prospects emerges as pivotal for investors navigating uncertainty. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more stock predictions and market insights. Remember to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy investing, and see you in the next video.